All right, this is Mr. Gunderson uh, coming at you with the Vocabulary Lesson 8 video for this week. Again, remember to fill out, write down the word on the Cornell Notes sheet, write down the word, the definition, and part of speech, and then make sure to include any of the examples that I give you for each word, or if you want to come up with your own, that's just fine too. All right, the first word is debut. Part of speech is noun. The definition is a first public appearance as of an actor, a formal entrance into society. So as you can see, here's a picture of an actor. Again, it's first time on stage, first time in a show, something like that. It's their debut. A lot of times we see this with athletes too. Rookies, um, it's their debut in the sport. The NFL just had its draft. A whole bunch of college kids got drafted, and so next year when football starts, they will have their debut as rookie players. Next word is decimate. Part of speech is a verb. Definition: to destroy or kill a large part of. So here's a picture of the plague back in, I believe it was about the 1300s. It wiped out 30 to 50% of the population in Europe. So it decimated, the plague decimated the population in Europe. Here's another picture of a tsunami that hit Thailand. I want to say it was either 2005 or 2006, right around Christmas time. As you can see there, the water, the tsunami is decimating, destroying a large part of houses and shoreline and whatnot. Next word is decrepit. This is an adjective. Definition is worn out or broken down by old age, illness, or long use. Feeble, weak. So here's an example of a house that is decrepit. It's worn out, broken down, falling apart. And then there's a bus, obviously rusted, flat tires, just in really bad shape. It is decrepit. Next word is defunct. This is an adjective. Definition is no longer in existence or functioning, dead, outdated. So a business that's a business that's closed, going out of business, it is no longer in existence. It's defunct. A couple other examples here: a tape recorder. I don't know if any of you have ever seen one of those before, but that is no longer in existence. It's outdated. And then there's a rotary telephone. Again, I don't know if anybody has one of those at home or not, but more than likely it is you don't, and they're no longer really in existence. They're outdated. Next word is delectable. Delectable is an adjective. Definition is pleasing, delightful, delicious. You can see there's a picture of a big T-bone steak and lobster. Obviously that is quite delightful and delicious. And then look at this picture of a hot tub, the rocks behind it, the fire. This would be a pleasing experience. It is delectable. Next word is demure. This is a verb. The definition is assuming an air of modesty or shyness, reserved. So here's a picture of a girl who's kind of standing behind that kind of door there, and she's just looking kind of shy. Also, when a person is being described as demure, how they dress, how they wear their hair, how they look, just can be some more examples of a person who is demure. Destitute. This is an adjective. Definition: poverty-stricken, penniless. So here's one of the most famous photos from the Great Depression. Lots and lots and lots, thousands of people were destitute at this time. But this picture is an iconic picture of a person that was going through the Great Depression. They lost everything, so they're destitute. This is a picture of in New York City called Hooverville, and this is a whole bunch of little tiny shacks, and this is really all people could afford back then. So again, example of being poverty-stricken, penniless, or destitute. Next word is deteriorate. This is a verb. Definition is to become worse or less valuable, to diminish. Again, buildings are easy examples of things that deteriorate. They start to diminish. You stop taking care of the building. You stop taking care of a car can deteriorate. Those kind of things, they just start to become less valuable. Another thing to think of too is a person's health who might be suffering from a disease. They might be a long stay in the hospital, whatever it is. But a lot of times you hear people's health has deteriorated, it's diminished or become worse. Another word is detonate. This is a verb. This means to blow up or to explode. Pretty easy one. Again, you think of a person, he's going to push that hammer down, and all of a sudden all the dynamite goes, explodes. There goes the house, it's exploding. You can also think of when they bring buildings down, they put all kinds of explosives in buildings, and then they detonate it, make up the floors, makes the floors crumble down on top of each other. Another word, devastation. This is a noun. Definition is destruction or desolation. After a hurricane or tornado, person walking down, looking at the devastation, looking at all the destruction. After a nuclear bomb goes off, I mean, there's lots of different things, lots of different examples that you could think of for devastation after a war, things like that. So think of that, and that's all of our words. Again, word, part of speech, definition, and then examples on your Cornell notes.